everyone. Welcome back to this week's edition of Latinx Now. Yeah. We will be debriefing you on all of your Oscars fashion, as well as welcoming some all-star guests onto our show. So let's get started, right?
Please.
Yes, first off, from co-stars to star-crossed lovers, we're talking on-set romances. So what's the tea? We've got it here for you. This year's Oscars red carpet was a big moment for fashion, with poofy dresses dominating the carpet. So let's just call it the year of the loofah. How about that? And finally, we're giving you that glam glow that's guaranteed to win gold. Learning to get your favorite red carpet makeup moments at home. This and much more on Latinx Now. Man, all right, so let's get right into it because we want to start by congratulating, yes, all of the winners in the 91st Oscars edition, especially our fellow Latinx star, Alfonso Cuarón, who's won big as expected. Now, I know the Oscars, yes, were several days ago, but guys, seriously, it was such like a big moment that I think that we seriously do need to discuss this.
We do need to discuss it. If you guys didn't already know, Cuarón won Best Director, Best Foreign Film, and Best Cinematography.
And a big shout out to the team of Green Book for winning Best Picture.
I still haven't seen Green Book.
I haven't seen it either.
Me neither, guys. We need to stop doing this. One of us
we need a sleepover to watch all these movies. All right, guys, you know, this year's Oscars broke records in terms of diversity, inclusion, and representation. And I just think that is so massive. I think it's such an important thing to point out.
I agree.
And I think it just is really great for, you know, all cultures, right?
Yeah.
Not just ours, but for all of us. Yes,
well, we have actually someone, Rami Malek, actually became the first Arab American and Egyptian American to win Best Actor. And if you guys didn't see, Rami actually said during his acceptance speech, "I'm a son of immigrants from Egypt, and I'm a first-generation American." And honestly, I got chills when he was saying it because I'm a first-generation American.
Me too.
You as well, so it feels good.
Am I?
I mean, your child will be. Your child, if Valerie Mesa was right with the prediction of Claudia having a kid in this
Stop!
future,
Okay.
it would be American.
Also, Black Panther is the first ever superhero movie nominated for Best Picture.
Well deserved.
Yes. And
Super
continuing with the
I
Black
loved
Panther theme, you know, it also made history because Ruth E. Carter and Hannah Beachler became the first African-American women to win for costume design and production design, respectively. So, you know, so their wins, actually, I didn't know this, but their wins brought Marvel Studios their first Academy Award.
You know,
so good job, ladies. Fantastic.
During this acceptance speech, both of them, but there was one that just said, when they said, you're not enough, and know that it's enough.
Right.
And I don't know, I got chills in all the acceptance speeches. But another one was Mahershala. Did I pronounce that right?
Mahershala Ali. It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
It is.
Yes. He says it. He
Mahershala Ali became only the second African-American actor with multiple Oscars, joining Denzel Washington. He won the Oscar for Best Actor in Supporting Role, and he also won
the same category.
Best Supporting Actor for Moonlight in 2017.
You know, it was amazing because when they announced his name and I saw him walk up on stage, and I was like,
Mahershala.
it's your second time, you know? Like, how amazing, how incredible is that?
Twice? That's.
I mean, come on.
Just
and
once
you know,
is
there's
enough.
so few people that
have a quarter of an Oscar.
That have won one Oscar. Exactly. Imagine now winning multiple.
Two.
Right. Incredible. So congratulations to Mahershala and everyone that has won more than one.
One or more.
You know, but I actually want to touch on Alfonso Cuarón, right? Because his win marks the 5th time a Mexican director has won Best Director award in the past 6 years.
Wow.
Yes. So he won for Best Director for Roma, as we all know, and his friend, one of the three amigos, as they're called, Guillermo del Toro, delivered the Oscar to him, right? And remember, del Toro also won Best Director last year for The Shape of Water, which was a beautiful film.
And if you guys didn't know, in 2016, Alejandro González Iñárritu won Best Director for Remnant, and in 2015 for Birdman.
And in 2014, Alfonso Cuarón won Best Director for Gravity, which is my favorite ever.
I love Gravity.
I loved it.
I do love that movie.
No, I do. And you know what? Honestly, like
So
Alfonso's movies, and we're talking Tu Mamá También,
He's
The
amazing.
Prisoner of Azkaban, because he did a Harry
Harry Potter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Children of Men. I mean, the guy's just, he's actually my favorite director. So to see him win. But you know what? We also want to congratulate Yalitza Aparicio.
Yes,
fantastic. Because she accomplished so much, and I'm not just talking about her obviously getting the Oscar nomination and obviously becoming this big name, but she's done so much for our culture, for the indigenous community, and she's been so classy. And remember, she talked with us. She talked to us.
She talked to me. But
yeah. So we love you,
basically
Alisa.
us, Clau.
So we love you, Alisa.
Okay, we are one.
And honestly, I love that she took her mom to the Oscars.
It was
Yes,
Claudia said it this year. I was like, the Oscars this year had a whole bunch of moms, and then Claudia, it was the what?
It was the mom's curse.
It was the moms.
There you go. The mom's curse. That was good. That was good. That was good. Bradley Cooper did not win as Best Actor, but the steamy performance of Shallow with Lady Gaga and him has everyone talking. Yes, exactly what Nas is doing right now. It displayed such levels of chemistry that many have suggested there's more than hard work and music between them. And apparently, even his ex-wife, Jennifer Esposito, had something to say. Yes, she actually responded to, I guess, this performance, really, that so many people have been responding to, because here's what happened. David Spade, the comedian David Spade, posted an image on Instagram, right, of the two of them with some words that, well, truthfully, are a little bit too graphic for television and for us to share here.
Yeah, I mean, I can put it for you PG version if you like. He basically posted a picture on his social media of his TV, the performance of Gaga and Bradley Cooper, and then he just wrote, any chances these two aren't doing it?
Right. So Jennifer Esposito's response was, ha. She responded with ha. So that ha speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And we have seen them together many times, with Bradley Cooper. He's been displaying his chivalry in the red carpet of the Venice Film Festival in August of last year. This is when I started telling you guys I've been seeing something.
She was concerned with grooming her co-stars. We can see in this video.
Yes,
they're
right
very
there.
in character. Like, what is that? What is that? What is that? On that occasion, she was seen leaning her head on his shoulder. ¿Cómo nas?
I see.
Look, there you see. Yeah. You guys don't have to replicate it. It's right there on video. Yes. So what everyone is wondering these days, is there more than art and music between Lady Gaga and... All right, that's cool. I'll go along with it. And Bradley Cooper, right? Is there more? Is there more? So what do you think? Because I know, Nas, you have a lot to say about this. So Claudia, what do you have to say about this?
You go first, Nas. I go first. I go the short version. I think there's absolutely no way they're not doing it.
They're not doing
So you think that they are together?
I mean...
Yes, you think there's something. Okay.
You don't tell me that that's just plain acting. You're not in character 100,000% of the time. Like, the Oscars is not part of the movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Nas?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to agree with my beautiful co-host.
Wait, not for nothing. I have to
here.
say something before she starts.
Okay.
She's been saying this since day one.
That's true, you have.
Since day one. She
Yes.
hadn't even watched the movie yet, and she was saying, oh, is there something there? I was like, wait,
That's true, you're
is
right.
something cooking?
We'll give her that credit.
Yeah.
She's absolutely right.
You guys, I'm an expert at body language, and the body,
Body
language
language.
that Gaga has been giving us is I love you, Bradley Cooper. That's right. I feel that there is something more, but I am going to have to say this, and especially seeing him over time and the carpets and everything, I do feel like as if it's more on Gaga's end than it is on Bradley's end.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like, Gaga, she's done some acting in her series, like we've seen her in American Horror. But she's not really an actress. She's a singer. Bradley Cooper has been an actor his whole life. So when he gets into character, you get into that character. And once you get out.
You get out of the
Gaga,
character.
I think she fell into that character, and getting out of the movie and it being done, I think she fell in love with him.
She couldn't
And
get
I
out.
think there is something there. And not only that, but after seeing this carpet, guys, let's be honest. We
Yeah,
saw
that's not
Bradley
even
Cooper
normal.
there with Irina and his mom. He was making sure his mom was there. And then even
He always
Syriza.
invites his mom, though.
And then
That's
let's talk
unfair.
The mom's
fine.
curse?
Okay, forget the
Yeah,
moms.
yeah.
But
The
let's
mom's
talk about the
curse.
performance. Let's talk about that Oscar performance. The mic was initially on the other side of the piano. She was on this side of the piano. Yes. No one told them that his mark had to be there. No one tells them that the Oscars is a reenactment of A Star is Born. It is not. So it's all fair game for them.
All right.
It was too close for comfort, in my opinion.
A
Or very
lot of
comfort.
a lot of people are thinking that, right? A lot of people are assuming this, and which is why now on social media, many people are discussing it, right?
Yes.
Saying and assuming that Gaga and Bradley are together. Look, all I have to say is they've had this movie to promote. Ha, right? They have this movie to promote for months now, right? We're actually like almost like a year since the discussions have been happening. They're both very smart people, right? Lady Gaga's extremely smart. Bradley Cooper's very smart. They know the cameras are on them. When she's, fixing the bow tie and leading the shoulder, all those movements, for me, all strategy, all marketing, and we fall for it. We fall for it because we love the idea of seeing, two people that we fall in love with in a movie, right? Actually fall in love in real life. So for me in this case, I think it's just, if they're doing it in front of the girlfriend, they did it in front of Marina, they did it in front of cameras, I just think it's very smart on their end.
I mean, I would have to
destroy all of our dreams like that.
I'm just letting you know. All right.
Rude,
So we have to ask ourselves, is it a bad idea to
so
date
either.
your co-stars? Yes or no?
Is it? I don't know, Christian. Do you want to date me?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Should I date you again?
I'm down. I'm down. Because there are people that have done it in the
can date
past.
me too,
A
Nat.
lot of people
Inclusive.
in Hollywood that have done it in the past, and so we want to take a look at some to give you guys the example. Some of it worked out, and some that really quite haven't. So we have Rami. We have Rami Malek, who actually, obviously, we already discussed having
They're
won the
cute.
Oscar, and his
Very cute.
I
girlfriend,
like them
Lucy
together.
Boynton. They met while filming Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, yes, they're still together, but as Nas said it earlier in the meeting we had, they're still fresh. Yes.
Yes.
But you know what? During award season, they were showing major PDA at the Academy Awards and all of the awards that were, leading up to the big day. And a lot of people were calling them the couple of award season. And I agree. And he thanked her at the award speech.
He did.
I was almost afraid that he wasn't going to because he was taking a while, right? I was like, thank the girlfriend, thank the girlfriend. And he did. And so there's a perfect example.
I like their vibe, and I feel like they're gonna last a
I
little
hope
bit
so.
longer.
I like
so
that.
too.
Another one that I'm sure all of you at home are very
classic,
well
a
aware
classic.
of is Brad Pitt and Miss Angelina Jolie.
It is a classic.
Angelina.
Yes.
right.
It's a classic, literally.
Their romance started during the production of the blockbuster Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004. Brad Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston for nearly 5 years, guys. Brad Pitt filed for divorce in March 2005 and married Angelina in 2014. And in 2016, Angelina Jolie filed for divorce, and they now have 6 children.
Yeah. So
Do
that's
you guys remember that whole
Who
drama?
doesn't? Of course. Who doesn't?
I think they're one of the first pioneers to the co-hosting and no.
Oh,
maybe
this has
not.
been going on since the
For years.
beginning of
Maybe
Hollywood.
Maybe not. You're right.
Well, you guys, we also have J-Lo.
Yes.
Who began a
Which one
romance.
out of all of them? Let's.
Yeah. Yeah, she began a romance with her dancer and choreographer, Casper Smart, after his 3rd divorce from salsa superstar Mark Anthony in 2011. They split in 2016, but remain BFFs. Well, not BFFs.
No, they're very
right?
close.
You
Yeah.
guys know who's one of my favorites, though, that I don't think we mentioned here, but we did see them at the Oscars and the Vanity Fair. They walked with an Adidas sweatsuit. Is Melissa McCartney and her husband. Oh no!
What?
Yes, Melissa McCarthy for sure. And he appears in all of her movies as well. Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
I know.
Power couple?
And you know what?
it Ron
On
Falcone?
that note, Julia Roberts also,
Ben
she
Falcone,
actually.
sorry, guys.
Yes, Ben Falcone. Julia Roberts also ended up with one of the cameramen for one of her projects.
Okay.
And so you have also some nice links, and they're together and very happy according
They are.
to them. Yes, for
I
sure.
mean,
You
hey.
see, you never know where you can find
You
Gaga
never know. You
already
never
left
know.
her fiance. Now
Hey,
it's Bradley.
you two ladies can end up with me. Who knows?
Is that
Who
just
knows?
a coinkydink?
Yep, exactly. All right. Anyway, Lady Gaga thanked Bradley Cooper with an Instagram picture of their performance where she said, "Nothing could be more special than sharing this moment at the Oscars with a true friend and artistic genius."
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you're a genius, Christian.
now that we went back to Lady Gaga, all right, Lady Gaga and Madonna. Yes, Lady Gaga and Madonna.
Finally.
We're seen celebrating together.
guys,
We're
I
not
told
talking
you.
about a versus
I
here.
told you. I
We're
told
seen
you they were
celebrating
friends.
together, and this is basically smashing the years-old rumors of a rocky relationship between the two. Following her win for Best Original Song and chemistry-filled performance that we already talked about with Bradley Cooper, Gaga made her way to Madonna's after party, and then obviously we're seen there, again in front of the cameras and taking pictures, and so everyone's like, "What? What's
I'm
going
so
on?"
happy. She
They're
probably
friends.
watched her documentary on Netflix and was like, "Oh, Gaga wants to kiss me, make out with me. Yes, I'm down. Let's be friends again." So I'm
And-
sure that's what happened.
Yeah.
Were they ever? No, but were they like friends before and then stopped being friends? No.
Yeah, their relationship has been tumultuous. It has been. It goes ups and downs. Sometimes everybody's like, "Oh, Gaga, Madonna love each other." And next thing you know, there's some
But I think
little
so that's more marketing than
shade.
A lot of people
It's
assume,
shade.
yeah.
But anyways, also one notable Latinx celebrity was in good company of Madonna. You know who? our boy Maluma.
Yes.
Because there was an Instagram picture posted with Maluma and with the caption saying, cooking up some fuego over here, confirming that they are working on a record together. Yes!
I can't wait to hear that. You know, I believe that they met at the MTV VMAs,
Yes. They
right?
did?
They were backstage, and she went up
She
to
went
him.
like Google for
yeah,
Maluma.
Yeah,
that's
for
what I
sure. So I'm
heard.
so glad that it turned into something,
I haven't heard
right?
anything about that, but you guys know
did.
who else?
What? Who?
He's not the only Latinx collabing with a superstar. For those of you who didn't know, J Balvin and Selena Gomez
Oh, I did hear about
are
this.
coming out with what they are calling a worldwide hit featuring Tiny Blanco and Benny Blanco.
Yes, Tiny and
Ay,
Benny
Tiny Blanco. Tiny Blanco,
Benny
Benny Blanco. I get excited. The title is I Can't Get Enough, and it will hit the market on February 28th.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be like the new Taki Taki.
Ni me digan.
The new
Ni
Taki
me
Taki.
digan.
I mean, listen, I love Taki Taki, but there's not much people like us. I mean, there's J Balvin.
It's J
Ozuna,
Balvin, are you
But
kidding?
J
Ozuna's
Balvin.
voice has something to it that I'm ready for this hit. I really want to hear it.
I can't wait.
Especially for Selena. Like, we've heard the last thing with Selena was Taki Taki. Now I'm ready to hear Can't Get Enough of this.
Of course. All right, but before we take a break, we have to. I mean, this is something that we got to discuss because we've been talking about it in our personal times. So why not discuss it here on Latinx Now? Is the whole deal with Khloe Kardashian, with Jordan Woods, with Tristan Thompson. As obviously, we've all heard the news now. Tristan Thompson was seen allegedly, having a moment with Jordan Woods, which just happens to be Kylie Jenner's BFF.
But like BFF.
BFF
like
of BFF.
BBBBF.
Yes.
Basically, sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
She was living with her and everything.
Of course, exactly. So now there's obviously a lot of turmoil happening here, a lot to discuss. So, ladies, you want to take it away?
You know what? How dare she? Like, I don't understand. Like, how dare she? It's like they literally, I feel like she would be nothing if it wasn't because of Kylie and Khloe and the whole Kardashian family.
And it begs the question, right? In this case, what do you choose? You choose BFF or sister.
Sister, always.
Okay.
I mean, I
Yes.
don't have sisters. I wouldn't know, but you would.
I'm not a sister?
Right.
I would choose you
but
over everyone
Nastassja,
nasty.
you do have a sister,
You do.
and you have several BFFs of
I
many,
do.
many years,
I
right?
do. I
So
do.
let's say you find out, hypothetically speaking, that your sister's boyfriend ended up with
One of my best
your BFFs.
First and foremost, you would think you wouldn't allow a group of friends like that into your group. But if that were ever the case, that best friend would be an enemy real quick.
Right?
Real quick.
Real quick. Blood is
think the
thicker
same
than
thing.
water. And that's not saying anything because my best friends are my girlfriends from
And they're
since
like family,
middle school and high school.
Right, and that's why I ask you, yeah.
But, I think this whole situation really, I feel bad for Kylie because that was a sister to her. This is basically Stormi's godmother. This is somebody who has collaborated with Kylie in her own makeup line, has collaborated even with Khloe for Good
yes,
America.
for Good
Yes.
America.
Like, it's really sad, but I think my pain really stays with Khloe because poor thing. First, the whole pregnancy trauma that you went through with Tristan, and now this, and then the full circle is going around, and people are more focusing on
Kylie.
Jordan and Kylie's relationship instead of poor Khloe
Sure.
that's going through
That's
this. And
true.
Jordan was just as much of a friend to Khloe that she was, well, not best friends, but you know what I mean?
Right, very
My
close,
thing
very part of
is,
the family.
you don't do that.
Right.
You don't do that. I know she's 21. She has a young mind. In that era, she was in Tristan's private little party. She should have been the one in that party calling Khloe like, girl, he has somebody on her right now. Girl, don't worry. I'm making
Reporting,
sure that no one's
reporting.
there touching. She should have been that spy. She shouldn't have been that girl.
So in this case, we're choosing sister over.
But come on, Christian,
Do you
as
mean
a
in
male
what case when
perspective,
you-
though, as a male perspective, tell me, like, how do you feel about it? As a best friend,
No,
would you?
I don't think in this case there is a male or female perspective. I think bottom line is, you at least, in my case, hey, definitely it's family over any BFF, best friends that you can have for
But
sure.
would you ever have? Oh, I know you're gonna say no, but like,
Let's
if you
not
had a
even.
friend,
Let's not even go there. Let's not
Fine,
even
I'm
go
not
there.
gonna go there because
but
you
yeah,
stay
but
here
you know
all
what? Chloe's been posting new images on Instagram, and she is looking incredible. So take that,
Always.
Tristan. All right, coming up,
So-
we'll be discussing some of the best and riskiest looks on the Oscars red carpet.
That's right. We've enlisted a glam expert to teach you how to get your favorite red carpet beauty looks right here. I mean, right there at home.
I mean, we'll be right back, so don't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be discussing our favorites and our
Right
not so
here.
favorites.
The following segment is presented by eBay.
All right. Real talk. Who were the sartorial stars of the night and whose look was maybe better on the hanger?
On the hanger.
Yes. All right, let's start with someone that we absolutely loved, right? I mean, we're just huge fans of her here on the show.
Amazing.
Yes, so Yalitza Aparicio. Yeah, she arrived to the 91st Annual Academy Awards. And I think a color that was just perfect for her. It's like this teal with like rhinestones, and I loved it.
Yeah. Rodarte was the designer of the dress.
Rodarte?
It looked amazing on her.
Yeah, I think it was just like a perfect choice.
Perfect. And the fit was perfect. It was great. I loved it.
I honestly, I think she looked like a princess.
Yeah, me too. Like she always does.
I love the color. I really
Princess
did.
of
But
Prince.
this was my favorite of the night, guys. It was Regina King wearing Oscar de la Renta. She looked like a true Oscar winner here.
Yeah.
Before even receiving that Oscar.
White is always a good choice.
It's a great choice, but it wasn't just the whole, the white. It was the slip. It was the white pumps.
It was the best lid
haircut.
of the night for sure.
It was,
They were a lot of
yes,
slits.
everything. It's just, she looked like an Oscar winner.
I love how it bunched up on the side there. And we have my favorite. This is Kiki Lane. She wore an Atelier Versace.
Custom.
And I just thought it was so dramatic without going over the top, right? And I absolutely loved just like the way that it was cut and her attitude with it. Kiki, you killed it.
Come on.
You killed it. Yeah, there she is saying hi to me.
I must say that she was my favorite pink of the night.
She was,
favorite
for
pink,
sure.
yes.
For sure. Then we also have J-Lo. That after Party Vanity Fair, she changed into a futuristic blue and navy dress by Suhair Murad.
It's interesting
She
because
looked amazing on that
amazing.
one.
I didn't love her at the Oscars.
Me
Like
either.
I wasn't
Me
like
either.
I
But
wasn't
this
blown
one-
away as I normally am with J-Lo. But this one, I was just like,
Amazing.
there she is.
Yeah.
Well,
For
her
sure.
first one was Tom Ford, and I mean, it was something typical we've seen, but this
But you know what? In
is out of the
general, I
world.
think like the red carpet from the Vanity Fair was better than the one.
But
from
they
the
always
Oscars.
say
Like, they gave you more to talk about. I think.
But they always say that the Vanity Fair red carpet is always better.
You know what I
It's
think?
amazing.
Maybe because you're not as stressed out. Like you just
Yep.
sort of like, oh, this will be fun,
Maybe.
Versus the Oscars, you're just like, it's got to be the perfect look, and that's a lot of pressure.
But let's talk about the ones that weren't
Riskies, the
so,
riskies.
Yeah,
Risque.
The risk
everybody has different taste, and mine in particular, this one didn't. It was a little bit sour. Was Rachel Weisz wearing her Givenchy, and it was this red. Like
Pink,
pleather with.
You guys, I think that was the worst dress for me. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I can't.
That was my worst dress, and I don't want to say worst dress because everybody has their own style, but just mine that it wasn't pleasing
my
to my eye.
favorite.
Yeah, it wasn't pleasing to my eye. I didn't even like the headband to it. I didn't like the crop
fit
top-ish.
either.
Yeah, I just was not a
Wasn't
fan.
flattering.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you on that. I have to agree with you. But hey, if she liked it, and this one actually is one that I also didn't
Lufa!
like either. Linda Cardellini.
Lufa season.
Yeah, this is we're talking
Literally.
about Lufa season. I don't know. I just think maybe it's just too much. It's just not my thing. With the bow and the fluff.
Mine either.
I don't know.
Maybe a little less ruffles.
Yeah, perhaps.
Like
I think
5 layers
I
off?
was just gonna say
everything?
a lot more, less ruffles, right?
Just take it all off.
Yes.
I must say, guys, that this was Twitter crazy. Everyone went absurd and in a good kind of way, with Billy Porter arriving at the 2019 Oscars wearing a velvet tuxedo ball gown designed by Cristiano Siriano.
Christian Siriano.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
You guys, it's amazing. I don't know where it was, but like he always says that he wants to be a political statement. He wants to like make a political statement everywhere.
Well, yes. The truth
Everywhere
is,
he goes.
yes, he's been doing that throughout award season, and I just think,
I
you know
love
what?
it.
Good for him. Fantastic.
But another one who
Super
always
cool.
does something during award seasons.
It's like his fashion, right? He's
Yes.
definitely fashion forward. Is Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, but no.
Here he is. He's wearing Jacob & Co. And I just got to say, I get it that it's a suit. It's a suit with shorts, right? But to me, it just seems like it's just not the right event. Like, it's the Oscars.
Like, again,
Don't
you
wear
have to
shorts.
respect it, no? Like
Yes.
there's something, like some certain events, especially the Oscars, that you have to like respect.
You
So
don't wear
where can you
shorts.
see this be adequate for
This
what
is more
awards?
like at a VMAs,
Even
know?
at the-
Billboards?
even,
not even at billboards, I would say. No,
No?
not
No?
even. No, that you get it's a little bit more of a funky.
And like music, funky,
right.
fresh.
Billboards is a
guys-
highly
Even
elegant
AMAs.
event.
You
yes.
guys need to understand that is Pharrell Williams. That's
No, but
his
still.
elegance. To him, that's elegance.
He can wear that with pants. He could have worn that with pants.
Yeah.
I know,
no.
but that's
And
not
that would've made all the
Pharrell. I don't listen.
know.
I agree. There's a place and time for everything, and that wasn't the place or time for that. So I get it.
So yeah,
but
that's what
I
it
also
is.
get
I
his
love Pharrell's
prerogatives.
style. I mean,
No,
I
I
have a
love
bunch
him
of
too,
his
for
stuff.
sure.
I have a bunch of his stuff, but the truth is, just I thought shorts wasn't it. And here we have
Oh,
Emma
no.
Stone. Yes, Emma Stone. She wore this like honeycomb-esque golden brown gown to the Academy Awards. This is actually Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
But
Wasn't my
I just, you know
favorite
what?
either.
You know what I think is wrong with it that I don't like? I think that the color is not right because I just think it sort of is like a wash completely. And I just think maybe if this was like in a purple or a blue, it would pop out and you'd be like,
What
bam.
I don't like is the fit. It's
Really?
like it's too. I mean, like I feel like
The shoulders.
the shoulders are like too much for her because she has like a tiny face.
I don't know.
She's super cute and pretty, but I feel like I don't know. I don't think the fit is good for her.
I listen.
Like the
I
style.
like the structure of the dress because of how different it is. I like how it's
I like the
embraces the body.
fabric.
I like the avant-garde-ish kind of sleeves. I would have to agree that the tone of the dress wasn't my favorite, and maybe because of her skin tone and her hair that she's already copperish. So it's like a big penny.
She's already
you know. But I do appreciate that out of all the metallics that did come, we saw a lot of the silver metallics. I
And she was,
appreciate
like,
the
the only
copper.
one. That's
yes.
true.
Right,
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
will
That's
say that.
true. So good. That's true. I like that.
So we did talk about Emma Stone's dress already, but let's keep talking about the stuff we do love about the Oscars, which was
Yes,
What?
for sure,
What
for
was it?
sure.
What was
Because
it?
you did
What
love the
else?
film, The Favorite, right?
Oh, that's what I was
Yes,
gonna
which of
say.
course Emma's in for sure. I still haven't seen it.
The Favorite I did enjoy, and my favorite part of it all was when Olivia won the award for Best Actress of the Night, and her acceptance speech was so authentic to me because it was a big surprise. Everybody thought it was gonna be Yalitza. We were all hoping, you know.
I was hoping.
But when Olivia took it, it was a
Her
pleasant
speech was
surprise, and her speech was so
incredible.
authentic. I
Yes,
did love it.
Yes, we
You
loved
guys,
it. for
I'm
sure.
already looking forward to next year's award season to see more fashion.
I can't get enough. This year, the movies nominated brought us all kinds of thrills. If it's happening at the movies, it's on eBay. Go to the URL ebay.com/OscarsLooks. So don't move because we know you're dying to get that red carpet glow up for less.
Latinx Now will be right back.
Yes, yes.
So what do
yes.
I need? Mascara.
Probably a lot of lipstick, you know,
Lashes.
hairspray.
Oh,
And we welcome Carla Beauty. She's a fashion and beauty guru and owner of Carla Beauty Cosmetics.
that's right. Carla will be giving us all we need to know on how to get that Oscars glam look right here in our own casita.
Oh,
In
casi.
your own casita.
In our own,
Your
our
own
casita.
I like
But
it.
welcome to our casita.
Welcome to our casita.
Thank you guys for having me.
No, we're so happy to have you. So please tell us. We want to get to it.
Well-
Who was your favorite of the night? Who do we need a copy?
J-Lo.
need to come.
J-Lo. Well, I think it's safe to say that J-Lo brought back her signature red carpet look for the Oscars.
As far as makeup
As
goes,
far as
right?
makeup goes,
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
The
She was
glow,
wearing-
right? That J-Lo glow?
That J-Lo glow, that dewy finish on her skin, beautiful.
Bronzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was wearing a soft smoky eye and overlined nude lips. As you can see here, I teach you how to
Yeah,
create.
this is you replicating.
Yeah, this
the
is me.
look. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Wow. So this
And-
is, so it's like, okay, so you're giving the smoky eyes.
Yeah. So we start with a little bit of a transition shade on the crease of the eye, and then we darken a little bit on the outer corner, and then we go with long lashes because lashes will make the difference for this eye look. And then overline lips, nude, beautiful, dewy lips, and that's that for J-Lo's look.
When you said overlying lips, can you tell me what that is? Because I don't know what overlying lips are.
Like going a little bit over,
Oh, so
over your natural lips to make your lips look bigger and fuller.
that's the secret.
Yeah.
Instead of getting lip fillers.
Instead of getting lip fillers.
Or that.
You can get
It's
both.
easier.
right?
You can get both, yeah.
But that one sounds less painful.
Yes, it is.
So okay, so it's over, and she did the glowy look. I like that. Okay, so then
She was looking beautiful, I think.
But J-Lo always looks
She's
beautiful.
always, yeah.
But I will say that, yeah, she did bring that J-Lo glow that we haven't seen in a while.
What would you say is her signature makeup look? Like the one thing that makes J-Lo makeup?
like that soft smoky eye,
Yeah.
nude lips, and a lot of highlighter.
Gotcha.
A lot of highlighter.
Glowy, yeah.
glowy.
J-Glow.
That's
Come on,
famous.
Christian.
I'm just trying to
That
keep up
J-Lo
here.
girl.
That's it. I'm just trying to keep up.
Can I ask you one more thing? Sure. What is one makeup product, and not by brand because they're not paying us for that, that we definitely need on the carpet, whether it be mascara, concealer, lip gloss? What is something that you should always carry with you on the carpet?
Oh, I think eyelash glue.
Oh.
Yes. That you should always carry with you. Yeah, eyelash glue, definitely. You
I
don't want to go.
No, I agree because sometimes you see
is
there's
it?
some artists
Yeah.
that their pestaña, their
happens to me all the
eyelash is
time,
like
that's why I
glowy.
don't-
I didn't think about that. That's
Man, oh man,
interesting.
this is just crazy. to
Aren't
me.
you excited
You gotta
about this?
walk around with glue to keep yourself together. But you know what? There was also a hair trend, right? Now changing the subject onto hair. There was a hair trend on at the Oscars, and it was like that chocolate brown hair, like sort of like that bob look, right? That bob look.
Yeah, everyone was
We saw
doing
several
that.
examples. Actually, we have here like Charlize Theron, Amelia Clark, Irina Shayk, and then Maya Rudolph also. I mean, even Khaleesi is sporting
love
that
them, I
look.
love them.
So will this be like what do you think? Like the hottest haircut, the trendiest haircut of 2019?
It's already
yeah, it's in right
It's already
now.
a trend.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so too.
I hope it goes away because I love my long hair.
Ooh. You know what I appreciate? I like the look. Just buy a wig. You don't need to cut your hair.
Yeah.
Wigs, that's what it's there for, to change it up, because if you want to go long the next day, you just whip it out.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Well, then
got it,
that's it. You got to whip it
Smoky
out.
eyes,
That's it.
glow.
All right, guys. Well, coming up, Colombian sensation Morat is in the house.
That's right, so don't go anywhere because we'll be right back in a hot second.
Thank you so much, Carla, for being
Carla.
here. Yes.
I think I did better.
No,
Yes,
for sure.
you
That
did
was
really
fun. That
good.
was fun, for sure.
Thank you.
I
Now
think
you know how to
everyone
get
learned a
that
lot.
glow.
Everyone
See?
learned a lot, right?
I know, glue.
Yeah. Glue. And now we welcome Morat.
Yeah.
Yes, Morat. You know, they
Colombia in the
originated.
house.
Yes, originated in Colombia. They have almost 1 million followers on Instagram, and they're well known in South America, Mexico, and España, and Spain. And they're about to embark in their first USA tour. I'm telling you, the guys are huge, huge, huge. So, guys, I'm so glad that you're here.
Big word to be here.
So you guys are having your first U.S. tour. Tell me, how does that feel?
Very weird. I mean, I think as a Latin American band, like, you never expect to actually make it to a US tour. I don't know why.
It's a dream, though.
It's a dream. I mean, when you grow up, like, wanting to be a musician,
Yeah.
like, the usual, like, cliche kind of tour is, like, the band and the tour bus, like,
Yeah.
getting down and looking at the city, then, like, loading up with your crew, whatever. And that's just not the way it is in the rest of the world, you know?
Not in
Like,
real
in
life.
Spain, it's different. In Mexico, it's different. In Colombia, it's absolutely different. And
What would you say is the biggest misconception, like the biggest reality that people don't know about touring?
there are way
no
more
sleep.
airplanes. Way more airplanes. than
More airplanes.
no
than-
sleep.
No sleep.
No sleep at all.
No showers, no food. No, yeah.
It's not glamorous, right?
Not at all.
Yes.
Not at all.
All right, so let's talk about the beauty. What's the best part about touring?
Okay.
Playing.
Playing. Playing what? Like games on the bus? On the
Yes.
planes?
No, playing like live.
We're really good at Mario Kart.
Playing music, yes.
Sorry, guys.
Playing checkers.
Like playing what? And this is where I disappear. No, just kidding.
I love that. Now, again, you guys, like we said, you guys are huge, especially like in Mexico and Spain. I know you guys have a massive following out there. Where has someone, maybe on social media reached out to you that you're like, whoa, we have a fan here?
Well,
From
we have a funny
Czech
story.
Republic. There's one from Czech Republic.
Also,
Yeah.
when we
Well, you know what? You should say hi to that one fan in Czech Republic. Let's go take a chance, right there, that one fan.
There's a
That's how
funny story
international.
because when we released our first album, it actually became #1 in Belarusia.
Really?
Belarus.
Belarus.
Belarus, in Belarus, yes.
It was weird.
It was crazy.
really
like
weird.
Items. It was
There's
crazy.
way.
another club fan in
Turkey.
Poland.
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 That's when you know you're
Really?
international.
Yes.
Guys, now that
Turn
you're
around.
going to be touring in the U.S., is there possibilities of maybe doing like a Spanglish song or maybe English?
We've
from
thought
it?
about it. Yes,
Yeah?
but we believe that is not the time yet, maybe.
No?
Like, we feel like we have a lot to explore more in Spanish and even more like in the time we're living right now. Like, Spanish music is conquering so much
For
that we
sure.
feel
Yeah, there's a
Nowadays,
lot of
not that
artists-
necessary too.
Yeah,
to
there's a
sing
lot
in
of
English,
artists
no?
that are heading over, you know,
Yeah.
on the American market without having to.
Yeah,
That's true.
probably if you would have asked us this question 5 years ago, we would have said
Well,
yes.
5 years ago, you guys basically didn't exist, right?
well,
Right? So
Yeah.
5 years
Yeah, I
ago,
was
you would have
in
done
school 5 years
anything.
too.
How long ago did you start?
8 years ago, but
We did exist, but
But not at this level.
But I
Guys,
think
you're
you were
on
the last. You were the last one to be integrated into this,
I've
right?
been in the band like for 2 years now.
yeah, but it's a crazy coincidence because our previous drummer, he decided to leave the band because he wanted to study architecture and take his own way.
it's not for everyone.
And
you know?
then, yeah,
it's not-
because of
You
all the
didn't like the
touring,
touring part?
all the things
Not
we're talking
glamorous
about.
enough.
That's true.
But it's a crazy coincidence that the one and only person that was like
Perfect.
perfect for the band was Simon's brother.
Right.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
crazy.
how.
Yeah.
But that's how destiny usually
Yeah, of
works.
course.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys need a
Tell you.
fifth one, you guys have 3 options here. Just letting
What do you
know.
guys
For
play?
sure.
A backup dancer for
For
her.
sure.
I have
plays
some
video games.
crazy
Yeah,
dance
exactly.
moves.
All right, so speaking of crazy dance moves, we like to have fun here,
Yes, we
obviously,
do.
as you can tell. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a guessing game, right? And you guys are the ones that are
I like guessing.
participating here. So basically what we have is we have images that are related to the Oscars of this year.
Oh,
right?
okay,
Yes.
great. I
saw
So
that.
you guys have to guess,
see them.
right? So let's see. Let's see the first one, and you guys have to
Okay,
face
Do we
it
have a
out.
timer here?
We do.
All right.
Stars Born.
Stars Born, yes,
what do you
that's
guys-
good.
This is a game for the bar.
I didn't even get that one.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Next one. Yeah, Stars
This is-
Born, perfect.
So what is this, Mora versus Latinx Now?
No, they're guessing.
Oh, there. Okay,
They're
just kidding,
guessing, they're
because I was
guessing.
about
Here we
to.
go.
We're just
Us
hosting here.
against
Next
ourselves.
one. Next one.
That one.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Ice soldiers.
I mean, iceberg, and
Cold War. Glacier.
what was in the Oscars
soldier.
that has something to do with
Honestly, I don't even know this. No, what's the answer? What's the answer? Let's take a look. Cold War. Yes, you got it.
I knew it.
He did get it. Cold
Yeah.
War.
I don't know which one
All
that
Next one. All right.
So
You
let's
guys are
take a look
good.
at the
So
next
good at this
one.
game.
He's at it.
It's the favorite. No?
This is the last one.
The favorite?
The favorite.
I don't get.
I mean, there's a queen there.
Like, I don't know.
Queen
Probably
of
the
Hearts
favorite.
Yeah.
and a dirty room.
No. Isn't that Vice? Vice?
No, it's not
maybe?
Vice. Boy, Vice.
Isn't that an
I would say
opium
the
den?
favorite.
No, it's not.
You would say the favorite?
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know the answer, so let's
Right.
take a look.
So answer.
Let's take a look.
Bohemian.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
That makes sense.
Of course, it
Ah,
makes
that's
sense.
Yes, of course, it's Queen.
Yeah.
Now we get it. Now we get it.
I knew that one. I knew it.
Well, guys, that was good. 2 out of 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. Congratulations, Morat.
Yes.
So you
And-
guys, before you do go, when does your tour date start? And where can we follow you guys on social media if you guys aren't already following? Because there's millions of you already following.
Well, the tour is starting in San Francisco on the 4th of April,
Right.
and it's coming to an end on the 5th
of
of May in Orlando.
Nice.
And any
a whole month.
collaborations coming up?
Well,
Yes, but they're surprised.
He wants to collaborate.
Come on.
Give us a hint, one hint of one of them.
They're gonna be female artists.
Okay.
I like the female.
And he said
There's
they.
plural.
He said they, right? Plural.
So more
they,
than one.
They. So we're gonna have to figure this one out. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out. But you guys definitely, we're gonna check out you guys,
Great.
on concert and tour. So
Great.
congratulations.
Very much
Thank you
invited.
so much for being
We'll be
here.
waiting for the
you, guys.
Miami thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
the
And guys,
fans.
if you love dance music and J-Lo, you'll be hooked on
Check.
World of Dance just like we are all right now after watching the special premiere of World of Dance on NBC Network.
Yes, contestants are ready to do anything to please judges, and Jennifer Lopez, Neo, and Derek Huff. Big surprises is $1 million, guys, is up for grabs for World of Dance.
Starting this week, World of Dance will every Sunday. Don't miss out.
Yep, definitely don't miss out. So
Don't miss
I actually
out.
love that. I learned a little bit to dance on there. And get ready because April 22nd, the Queen is back. Yes, I'm talking about La Reina del Sur is coming back to Telemundo. And to remind you of the story, Telemundo will be airing a special edition of the first season starting this Monday. Man, I've been waiting for La Reina for a very long time. So that's going to be super exciting. And Kate del Castillo is just out of this world, incredible in everything that she does. So we're going to be looking forward forward to that as well, all of the fans there. So don't be missing that at all. And guys, please remember that you can watch us in Español too.
Sí, se habla español every Saturday at midnight on Telemundo.
Yes. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Latinx Now.
And on Facebook at facebook.com/Latinx Now.
And thank you so much to Morat. Yes. What's your socials? What's your socials?
Morat.
Morat.
Easy go.
That's it. Morat.
On Twitter. That's Morat Banda.
At Morat.
Straight to the point.
I like that. Straight to the point.
Wait,
All
what's
right,
your
guys.
dance
Thank you
move,
so
guys?
much.
What's the
Thank
go-to
you. Yes.
dance move?
Guys, ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
Yes.
For now.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
your dance move. That's
For
a dance
now.
move.
If you want to know about Little Xan or the Oscars
Fashion.
or fashion,
Or Meghan Markle.
Or Meghan Markle. What else?
we always want to know about
Look at
Meghan
you.
Markle. You know what you guys have to do?
Royal.
Press a button that says subscribe.
That's it. It's easy.
Easy like not me.
Easy peasy.